My beloved child, pause for a moment and truly listen. I see you right where you are. I see the battles you've fought, the silent tears you've cried, and the weight you've carried in your heart. But hear me now. Your story is far from over. In fact, this is the moment when everything begins to shift. You've been told you're not enough. The enemy has whispered lies in your ear, convincing you to shrink back, to settle for less, to live in the shadow of fear and doubt. But I, the Lord your God, am here to declare the truth. You are chosen, you are loved, and you are destined for greatness. No chain is strong enough to hold you back from the purpose I have for you. Do you feel the stirring within your spirit? That's me calling you out of the darkness and into my marvelous light. The grave of despair where you've been buried, it's breaking open. The walls that have surrounded you are crumbling. I am doing a new thing in you. The old is gone, and behold, the new is here. Your season of breakthrough has arrived. For too long, you've doubted the gifts I placed within you. You've questioned your worth, your abilities, and even your calling. But let me ask you this. Did I not knit you together in your mother's womb with precision and care? Did I not breathe my life into you and equip you with everything you need to fulfill the destiny I've written for you? My child, I did not create you for mediocrity. I created you to shine, to thrive, to walk boldly in the path I've set before you. Inside of you are seeds of purpose planted by my hand before you even took your first breath. Those seeds have been lying dormant, waiting for the right time, and now the time has come. I am watering those seeds with my spirit, and they will sprout into something greater than you can imagine. The dry, barren ground of your life will burst forth with vibrant new growth. Trust me, I am working in ways you cannot yet see. Child, you've carried a distorted image of yourself for too long. The enemy has tried to blind you to the truth of who you are. He's tried to make you believe that you're small, unworthy, and incapable. But today, I am removing the veil. I am restoring your identity. You are not who the world says you are. You are not defined by your past mistakes, your failures, or your pain. You are mine. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, crowned with glory and honor, and filled with divine purpose. The transformation I am bringing may feel uncomfortable at first. You may not recognize yourself as you step into the fullness of who I've called you to be. But trust me, my child, this change is not only necessary, it is beautiful. You will finally feel at home in your own skin, walking with the confidence and peace that comes from knowing you are exactly who I designed you to be. Do you sense the stirring within you? That quiet yet undeniable shift? The feeling that something is being awakened, reshaped, reborn? My child, this is no accident. I have placed my hand upon you, molding you into something greater than you ever dared to imagine. But know this, the world may not recognize what I am doing in you. Some will look on with confusion. Others may mock or dismiss what they cannot comprehend. They see only the surface, but I see the depths. I see who you truly are, who you were always meant to be. Do not let the opinions of others shake your resolve. They cannot see the fullness of what I am weaving in your life. Their doubts do not diminish the truth of my plans. Their ridicule cannot undo the power of my promises. They may question the new dreams I have planted in your heart, the priorities I am shifting, but remember, their vision is limited. My ways are higher than theirs, and my purpose for you stretches beyond their understanding. When they try to pull you back into the smallness of who you used to be, remember, I am the one shaping you. I am the one lifting you out of old patterns and into new life. Their disbelief does not hinder my work in you. So rise above their voices. Set your mind on pleasing me, not people. For it is my delight to see you walk boldly in the path I have prepared. Let me ask you, my beloved, do you believe that I, the Creator of all things, lack the power to equip you? Do you think that anything is too difficult for me? I have called you, and with my call comes my provision. Where others see weakness, I see an opportunity for my strength to shine. Where you see flaws, I see a vessel ready to be filled with my glory. Where you feel inadequate, I see the perfect stage for my power to be revealed. You may feel unqualified, unsure, or unprepared, but those are not obstacles for me. They are the very places where my grace works best. Do you think David was the obvious choice to face Goliath? Did Moses feel capable of leading my people out of Egypt? Yet I chose them, just as I have chosen you. I delight in using the unexpected, the overlooked, the ordinary, to accomplish the extraordinary. Now is the time to let go of old mindsets that whisper lies of insufficiency. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt chain you to the past. When I call you to step out, do it boldly. I am with you every step of the way. I will teach your hands to create, your feet to walk in courage, and your mouth to speak words of life and truth. As you move in obedience, you will see my Spirit working through you in ways that leave no room for doubt. Yes, it will be uncomfortable at times. Growth always is. You will be tempted to second-guess yourself, to shrink back into what feels safe and familiar. But I am calling you higher. This is not a season to play small. This is a season of stepping into the fullness of who I created you to be. I am opening doors that no man can shut. I am preparing opportunities that align perfectly with the gifts I have placed within you. My beloved child, when I walked this earth and chose my first followers, I did not seek out the celebrated, the wise in the eyes of men, or the powerful. Instead, I sought those who were willing, ordinary hearts with extraordinary potential when touched by my hand. They doubted themselves, but they trusted me, and through that trust I revealed my power. The world saw fishermen become fishers of men, the uncertain become bold, and the ordinary become extraordinary. Now I turn to you. I see your potential, not in what the world esteems, but in the beautiful way your heart responds to my call. Will you allow me to shape your life into a vessel of my glory? I do not need perfection, I need surrender. If you let me, I will take the raw material of your gifts, your experiences, even your struggles, and transform them into tools for my kingdom. I will walk beside you, teaching you, strengthening you, and leading you into purposes far beyond what you can imagine. The path won't always be easy. The enemy will not stand idly by as you step into the fullness of your calling. He will whisper doubts, reminding you of every failure, every shortcoming. He will use distractions, discouragement, and fear to make you question the path I have set before you. But hear me, my child. I have overcome the world. My Spirit within you is greater than anything that comes against you. When you feel overwhelmed, remember this. The opposition you face is not proof of failure, but evidence of the great work I am doing in you. Do not be discouraged by the battles. They are the birth pains of the victories I have already secured for you. Together we will stand against every attack, and together we will prevail. No weapon formed against you will prosper, and no plan of the enemy can thwart what I have ordained. This is your moment to rise. Take heart. I'm calling you to lift your gaze above your limitations, above your past, and above the circumstances that seem unchangeable. Look to me, your provider, your strength, your unfailing guide. Speak my promises aloud. Let them fill the atmosphere with faith. Declare who I am and who you are in me, and watch as the heavens move on your behalf. Chains will fall, walls will crumble, doors long shut will swing wide open. You will step into a new identity, a new season of purpose, a new level of intimacy with me. This is not just a call to action. It is a call to transformation. I am working within you even now, healing the wounds that have held you back, breaking the lies that have stolen your confidence, and renewing your mind with truth. My beloved child, I see the doubts lingering in your heart, the questions you dare not speak aloud. Is this vision truly for me? You wonder. Can it really come to pass? But I ask you now, have I ever spoken and failed to act? Have I promised and not fulfilled? Have I not declared that with me all things are possible? You look at the enormity of the dream I've placed within you, and you feel small, inadequate, as though you could never measure up. But do you not know? That dream was never about your strength. It has always been about my power working through you. I have chosen you not because you are strong, but because I am strong within you. You stand on the edge of a new season, a time of increase and breakthrough. Yet you hesitate, caught in the web of overthinking, trying to piece together a puzzle I have not yet revealed in full. My child, stop striving to see the entire path before you take a step. Trust me, I have gone before you to prepare the way. What you cannot see now will become clear as you walk forward in faith. Lift your eyes to the hills where your help comes from. Too long have you been weighed down by unmet expectations and the shadows of past disappointments. These things have blurred your vision, keeping you focused on what is behind rather than what lies ahead. But I am calling you to lift your gaze, to see what I see, a horizon filled with promise, beauty, and divine purpose. I am unveiling glimpses of the future I have prepared for you. As you lean into me, the burdens you carry will begin to fade, replaced by a strength you did not know you had. This is not a season to shrink back. This is your moment to step forward, to align yourself with my will, and to embrace the supernatural acceleration I am releasing upon the earth. The trials you have endured were not in vain. Every tear, every delay, every struggle has shaped you for this time. The fire of testing has purified your faith, and the waiting has deepened your trust. Yes, you feel unworthy, unequipped, but do you not know that my power is made perfect in your weakness? What the world sees as limitation, I see as opportunity. Through you, I will do the impossible. Get ready, my child. Doors are about to open that you never knocked on. Connections are coming that you never sought. I am weaving together a tapestry of purpose in your life that will astonish even you. As you align your heart with mine, you will go further and faster than you ever dreamed possible. This is not the time for hesitation or half-hearted commitment. The heavens are wide open, and I am pouring out fresh anointing, strength, and resources for those willing to walk in holiness and surrender. The wave of my spirit is rising, and as you step into it, you will find yourself propelled into realms of influence and authority you never imagined. Beloved child, the days ahead will shine with both challenge and promise. Do you feel the stirring within you? It is not by chance that you live in this hour. I have placed you here in this very moment with intention and purpose. The world around you may seem to tremble, shadows growing longer and hearts failing from fear. But take heart, for I am with you, always with you. The road ahead will demand a greater partnership with my spirit, yet do not see this as a burden, but as your greatest adventure. When the noise of the world rises, lean into my voice, clear and steady. The time for casual faith has passed. I am calling you to step fully into my light, into my truth. Do you see it? The separation is already underway. Wheat from chaff, light from darkness, devotion from distraction. You cannot serve two masters. If you hold on to me with all your heart, you will find the fullness of life that I have prepared for you. The things of this world, the fleeting pursuits and empty ambitions, will fade in the brilliance of my glory. Let your heart yearn for what truly lasts. Divine joy, peace that surpasses understanding, and the eternal weight of my love. I am pouring out my spirit like never before, and those who walk closely with me will see wonders. You were not made to live bound by the limitations of this earthly realm. You were created for so much more. I have placed my authority in you. You are my child, and I have prepared works for you to walk in, acts of boldness, love, and grace that reflect my kingdom. Do not shrink back. Step forward, knowing that my power works through you. The transformation you seek is already unfolding within you. You may not see it clearly now, but I do. From the moment I formed you, I have been shaping you, molding you into the masterpiece I envisioned before the foundation of the earth. Every challenge you have faced, every season of waiting has been part of this work. Trust the process, even when it feels slow. I celebrate every step you take, every choice to trust me, every moment you draw near. And now, my beloved, a turning point is coming. I am renewing your mind, shifting your perspective. Where fear once whispered lies, Courage will now roar with truth. You will see yourself as I see you, chosen, redeemed, and equipped for such a time as this. The stagnant waters of doubt will transform into rivers of life, carrying you into new realms of purpose and clarity. As you walk with me, mysteries will unfold, and what once seemed hidden will be revealed. My wisdom will guide you, and your faith will illuminate the path for others. Not everyone will understand this transformation. Some will question the changes they see in you, but do not let their opinions anchor you to the past. I am calling you forward into new horizons and greater freedom. Yes, the sting of misunderstanding may touch you, but it will not hold you. Keep your eyes fixed on me. I will pave your way with grace, favor, and opportunities you cannot yet imagine. This is your season to shine. I have placed gifts within you that the world desperately needs. Do not hide your light any longer. The darkness around you only magnifies the brilliance of what I have placed within you. Step boldly into your calling, trusting that I am with you every step of the way. When the winds of change blow, remember I am your anchor. When I ask you to pioneer, know that I have already gone before you, preparing the way. Do you feel the stir in your soul, the quiet whisper urging you onward? This is not a life of monotony or safe predictability I have called you to, my beloved. With me, each step is an adventure into the unknown, a journey that stretches you beyond your comfort, beyond your imagination. The plans I have for you are not confined by the limits of your understanding or the boundaries of your past. They are vast, vibrant, and alive, like the endless skies I painted for you to marvel at. I am not finished with you yet. The season you thought was your pinnacle was only the foundation. Now I call you higher, deeper, into realms of influence and joy that your heart has only dreamed of. The places where fear used to paralyze you will become platforms for your boldness. The responsibilities that once felt too heavy will now feel like the natural rhythm of your life with me. I will grow your capacity, enlarging your heart and spirit until you carry more than you thought possible. Can you sense it? The expansion has already begun. The light you see now, as beautiful as it is but the faintest glow of what's coming. The dawn of my fullness is rising, illuminating paths you never knew existed. The challenges and disruptions you faced are not setbacks. They are preparation. Like the first rumblings of an earthquake, these moments signal a seismic shift that will transform everything. The mountains of impossibility before you will crumble under the weight of my power, and you will walk boldly where others dare not tread. Do not cling to the familiar. Release your grip on the old ways and embrace the newness I am bringing. Every disappointment, every failure, every no you've heard will fade in the radiant light of my yes. I am making all things new. Even your limitations, those whispers of, I'm too old, or it's too late, are dissolving in the warmth of my promise. My momentum will carry you forward. My spirit is the current pulling you into depths of purpose you cannot yet fathom. You are more than you think you are. You are a vessel of my presence, chosen to bring the light of my kingdom to a world desperate for hope. Will you step fully into this calling? No more hesitation. No more hiding pieces of your heart from me. Let my refining fire consume every corner, for what emerges will be a beacon of my glory, a torch that burns brightly in the gathering darkness. Your life will no longer be ordinary but extraordinary, a testimony to what I can do with a heart fully surrendered. You will become a sign and wonder, a living demonstration of my power and love. Through you, others will see that my promises are not just words, but living realities. My beloved, I am calling you into a season of transformation, a radical reformation of your heart and mind. The ways you've known, the patterns you've trusted, and the wisdom of the world that shaped them are now yielding to the fullness of my truth. I am tearing down the constructs of man-made understanding, not to leave you lost or adrift, but to rebuild you upon the firm foundation of my eternal ways. This shift will feel unsettling at times. Old habits may resist and familiar comforts may fade. But do not be afraid, for I am the potter, and you are the clay. Trust in my hands as I reshape you into the vessel I've always envisioned, a vessel of honor overflowing with purpose and grace. Lean into me when the noise of change grows loud. Do not try to make sense of it with your own reasoning, for my thoughts are higher than your thoughts, and my ways higher than your ways. Instead, draw near to me, child. In our closeness you will find peace that the world cannot take away, a purpose that anchors you in every storm. Yes, as my truth takes root in your life, it will disrupt the world around you. You may face resistance, confusion, or even rejection from those clinging to the old ways. But fear not. I have set you apart for this very moment. Speak boldly the truths I plant in your heart, for they carry the power to break chains and light the path for others. I am freeing you from dependence on human systems and opinions. Where once you sought approval, now you will find fulfillment in my presence alone. Where once you leaned on institutions, now you will stand firm in my unshakable kingdom. Do you not see? I am positioning you for a greater calling, leading you away from paths that seem safe but end in ruin, toward the life I've prepared for you, rich in meaning, purpose, and joy. Stay close, my child. Tune your ear to my voice, for I am your guide. With each step, I will reveal the way forward. The road may be narrow, but it leads to life abundant and eternal. Do not fear the challenges, for my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Come away with me into the secret place where the chaos of the world fades and my presence fills you with peace. In that sanctuary, I will whisper the mysteries of my heart, preparing you for what lies ahead. I will give you courage for the battles, wisdom for the decisions, and joy for the journey. All else is crumbling, but my kingdom will stand forever. Anchor yourself in me, and you will not be shaken. You often underestimate the depths of what I have placed within you, an untapped reservoir of grace, power, and purpose waiting to be awakened. Do you know that I crafted you with intention, shaping every detail of your being to reflect my glory? Yet so many lie beneath the weight of distractions, their vision clouded by fleeting pursuits and temporary comforts. But you, my child, were meant for more, immeasurably more. I see the struggles that pull at your heart. The world clamors for your attention, offering promises it cannot keep. It tempts you with illusions of fulfillment, but I offer you something real, something eternal. A life fully surrendered to me is not a life of loss, but of unimaginable gain. When you place your trust wholly in me, you step into a flow of blessing and favor that far exceeds your understanding. The dreams you've hidden in your heart, the ones you thought too bold or impossible, are but shadows of the plans I have for you. Imagine this, a life where your steps are guided not by uncertainty, but by the steady rhythm of my purpose. A life where your weaknesses become the stage for my strength to shine. Do not be afraid to let go of the safety nets you've built. They were never meant to sustain you. Instead, trust in me to catch you, to carry you, to lead you. Yes, this journey may require you to release what is comfortable, but in doing so, you will grasp what is extraordinary. I am calling you to rise, not as the world rises by striving and self-promotion, but by humility and surrender. The path ahead will not always be easy. I will not promise that. But I do promise that it will be worth it. For every tear you've cried, every disappointment you've endured, I am weaving together a tapestry of redemption. What once seemed like loss will transform into victory. Do you feel the stirring in your spirit? That's me. I am awakening within you a boldness to walk in the authority I've given you. This is not about your abilities, but my power working through you. You may feel small, unqualified, or overlooked, but those are the very reasons I've chosen you. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, and through you, I will accomplish things beyond your imagination. Let go of the fear that whispers you are not enough. Silence the voice of doubt that says you'll never measure up. Fix your eyes on me and see what I see, a masterpiece created for good works, which I prepared in advance for you to do. The gifts I have placed within you are not dormant. They are seeds ready to sprout as you step out in faith. You've been waiting, longing for a sign, for a confirmation that it's time. This is it. I am calling you now. Step forward with courage. The night of uncertainty is giving way to the dawn of new beginnings. You've sought and now you will find. You've knocked and the door is opening. The joy that awaits you will overshadow the pain of the journey. Beloved, do you not see? Even in the shadows of rejection and the sting of injustice, I am weaving a tapestry of purpose and fulfillment in your life. The fleeting applause of this world pales in comparison to the joy that comes from walking with me, fully surrendered and deeply rooted in my love. This joy, eternal and unshakable, will carry you through every storm, lifting your spirit far beyond the grasp of temporary fame or worldly recognition. I see your heart. I know the unease you feel in this moment of transition. The ground beneath you seems unsteady, the future shrouded in uncertainty. But remember, I am your anchor. I am your unyielding foundation. When the winds howl and the waves rise, hold fast to me. For in these seasons of upheaval, I am not absent, I am working. Yes, the chaos can feel overwhelming, but it is in this very chaos that I am aligning your heart with my priorities, refining your motives, and preparing you for the glorious work ahead. Do not fear the unknown, my child. You do not need to see the entire path to trust that I am leading you. Come to me, rest in my presence, and let my spirit renew your strength. The doors I open before you are not random, they are divine invitations into a purpose far greater than anything you've known. These doors lead to realms of influence and expressions of my love that you cannot yet fathom. I know the familiar feels safe and releasing it may sting, but oh, the wonders that await you when you step into the new. You were not made to cling to comfort. You were made to pioneer, to carry my light into uncharted territory, and to unveil my power in ways the world has never seen. The time is short and the harvest is great. What you perceive as turmoil, I see as the ripening of fields ready for harvest. The world groans in darkness, longing for the light of my truth. And you, my beloved, are my chosen vessel for this hour. Through you, I will reach the lost and the broken, drawing them back to my heart. Multitudes will come home, their chains shattered, their despair turned to hope, as my power moves through you in ways undeniable. This is not a time for timidity. The anointing I have placed upon you is not ordinary. It is a breaker anointing. A call to dismantle the strongholds that have kept my people bound for far too long. You will speak and walls will crumble. You will declare my truth and the darkness will flee. You will act in faith and my glory will pour forth in ways that silence every skeptic. The world will see and they will know that I am God. Do you feel it? The stirring within you is not your imagination, it is my spirit rising up, preparing you for what lies ahead. The training ground is behind you and the time of your emergence is now. Did I not promise that you would glorify the Father through my Spirit working in you? Every trial you've endured, every tear you've cried, has been part of the preparation for this moment. I have seen your faithfulness, and I have called you friend. Now I call you forward into greater authority, into greater intimacy with me. Do not fear the challenges ahead. Yes, there will be battles, but you are not alone. I go before you, making the crooked places straight and the rough places smooth. You need only listen for my whisper and respond with radical obedience. Trust me extravagantly, for I am faithful. Together we will bring heaven to earth, breaking every chain and advancing my kingdom with unstoppable force. Now rise, my beloved, the hour is at hand. The world waits to see my glory revealed through you. And as you walk in my love and power, know this: I am with you always and forever. Amen.